Rap is out of control.
So that last joint, some Lyric Jones, Double Life, talking about you being an entertainer and being a secret agent in the CIA.
Secret agent. Word. Yeah. I wrote that record before I went on tour with Cali Agents.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. That was literally my life, like trying to find time in between,
Right.
like lunch break and my 15 little break, and trying to do interviews real quick with people, with the 3-hour time difference. All like, it's like really trying to fit it in. It's like I live a double life, and a lot of people can relate to that. Like trying to, still make your dreams come true, but you got to pay bills.
Of course. That's why when you hit me one day like, yo, I'm checking out this mix you did. I'm dancing in my cubicle. I'm like, yo, don't get fired. Like, we need that job.
That.
We need that job.
I totally remember that.
Yeah, it's definitely, especially nowadays. I mean, it's like, Asia's been around for a while. I've been around for a while, and just seeing where it's come from and to how it's so much more bigger, but at the same time it's like so much more harder to earn a buck, because everything now is trades and like
barter and systems.
It's like I'll give you some sugar for some milk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's harder to
I
eat
pay your light bill.
Yeah, so it's crazy. Asia, what was your first? The first thing I remember, I think, was the Stones Throw EP.
Right.
Was that your first record? Or was that
No, I never had an album out on Stones Throw. I was on My Vinyl Weighs a Ton.
You didn't have an EP though on Stones Throw?
Nah. You know why I felt like that?
Why?
It's because Fanatic did Unassisted for Rasco.
Right.
It just felt like it should have been on Stones Throw. But and I was, by me being on My Vinyl Weighs a Ton, I used Fanatic to produce my whole first EP. So a lot of times people would relate Fanatic.
So what was
to
what was the label it was on then?
Heretic.
Okay.
Heretic. Yeah.
All right.
It was Fanatic's label.
That's how long ago it was. He doesn't even remember.
I was in the cubicle like her. You know what I'm saying? The cubicle. I mean, I was in the cubicle like her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Working at Amoeba. And
oh wow.
Shout out to Amoeba.
Yeah, shout out to Amoeba. And then me and Fanatic put our money together, and vinyl was hot back then.
Sure.
If you had vinyl, it was easier to get in the burn. So did that, and you know what's crazy? Fat Beats didn't want to take my record when I first came out with that.
You know what?
They didn't like the artwork.
They didn't like the artwork.
Yeah, they didn't like the artwork.
Look, I'm gonna put on record. I wasn't a big fan of the record.
Right.
I wasn't a big fan of the record. Everything after that, I loved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know what? I was using bare minimums.
Right.
That's what it was. It was more rhymes than anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that was definitely like a demo on wax.
Yeah, but that's how, I mean, if you track back everyone's first things, it's always I did that.
It's crazy because people always like, yo, how come you never perform those songs? I'm like, dog, I was coming out of high school when I wrote that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it.
Yeah. No, but that's I mean, but it's good that it's there, it's archived, it's part of your history, and shows where there was a start.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In that time frame. Like you said, there's been many releases after that, and everything you've done, the Cali Agents and all the solo stuff has been really dope. And Do-Rag
a
Dynasty,
lot of growth and
stuff.
development.
Yeah, for sure, most definitely. And we here now. Lyric Jones.
Yes, sir.
You amongst good company.
Very, very much so.
Yeah. How did you even once you got out to LA? How did you get into that clique of characters?
Well,
the homeless shelter. I was the homeless.
I saw him performing at Lamert Park. No, I'm joking.
I thought that was real because we have did a show. We did a General Monk show at the Project Blowed anniversary one time. It was like crazy.
That was before my time, though. How it really happened was shouts out to Rod Digger. She put me on one of her shows in LA to open up. I remember telling her when I first moved to LA, I was just like, I don't really know where the homies at. Like, where's the OGs? Like, it was different from when I was in Atlanta. I had like a support system of just I was just around hip hop. I wasn't around any rappers when I first moved to LA. I was the only rapper at all these jam sessions and sheds and everything. And then she remembered me saying that, and then she hit up Sister Asia and was like, all right, well, I got a show for you. Right. And then that's when I met you and Tri-State and Rasco.
Dope.
I didn't meet Rasco that night, but I met you and Tri. Right. And then from then on, it was like I couldn't get rid of this dude. It was
You hear that?
Like it was just like,
she got a little video out for Double Life. She's like, I don't need him no more.
You know the little cartoon. You know the little cartoon with the big dog and the little dog. He's like, shut up. That's me. Like big
Spike.
Like Spike. Yeah.
Nah, but for real though, like I've learned so much. Just you know, I have no problem falling back. I've been in the game for a while. You know, I'm still young, but I've been doing this over a decade. But it's dope to consistently be learning, and even now, just learning stories that Asia's telling about from Stone's Throw and things of that nature. It's like always just seeping in, just getting that knowledge. So.
Yeah, Premier's always telling me how he's learning from me every single week. He listens to the show. He's probably listening right now, learning. He is. Shout out to DJ Premier.
Shouts out to Prem.
All right, and you just dropped a video for Double Life, right?
Yes, I just dropped a video for Double Life, produced by Dirty Diggs. Shouts out to Dirty Diggs, Go Chain. So yeah, just trying to stay consistent and putting out records, and I think I wrapped up the Gems from the Cubicle EP with all the videos with that. So it's time to get into album mode now.
So you mentioned before about wrapping up a project.
Yeah, well, I dropped the Gems from the Cubicle project in September.
Okay.
So you know how it is when you indie, you gotta drag it out, you know, burn it down. So I just been dropping videos, pretty much half the EP. So Double Life is probably a wrap as far as pushing that project.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just try to get in the album mode and keep the consistency going, because right now it's feeling good. The momentum's feeling real good.
What was that joint off of that? Not the Double Life, the one we just played.
No, the joint that you were just playing.
Yes, second Wind.
Second Wind.
That
was just a leaker. Like,
okay.
I just wanted to put that out. You know, it was dope it's very hard sometimes when you want to get people together to collab.
Yep.
And all three of those dudes were just super supportive, like, lyric for real, like, yeah. And just being a woman also, it was just dope to see all three of them just really wanted me to win and just in my corner, like, nice. I got you, I'm a post. And everybody was so excited. Like, Big Twins hopped on the hook before anybody else finished it. And like that when I step back and look at that, that's really dope to see that every time I work with people, I'm very selective, and when I do, it always comes out to be a smash, and then everybody's as enthusiastic about the record as I am.
Yeah, in Asia. So getting back to what we was talking about, the joint EP you did with Concept, which is out there right now.
79.
Yeah. What's the science behind that?
The 79th element on the periodic table, gold.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Gold chain, gold and everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how we doing it.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds.
And the
good.
album, the vinyl was fly. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get that vinyl. The vinyl is crazy. That's my favorite aspect of this whole.
Is it
project.
made of gold?
It looks like it is.
All right.
You feel like you're getting a gold plate. You have to. When I hand you the vinyl, you have to receive it with your hands open like this. You know what I mean?
On one bended knee.
Right.
That's what we're going to do right now, though. We're going to check out International.
Okay, featuring my guy right here.
Yeah.
My security guard.
Security guard, Marvelous Mag.
Marvelous
he
Mag.
on this joint right
East
here.
Coast Nate Dogg.
Listen, that's a smash. Lyric Jones says.
She said that's it. It's a wrap then.
It's a hit.
Man.